And also, I don't want to waste my own time waiting for someone. They also don't want to waste your time, and also they don't want to waste their time. Applicable if you hang out with a lot of Filipinos. I miss my family. I miss my mom. I miss my siblings. Never felt homesick just because you're busy. It means like you're trying to avoid being homesick. Ah. Hello, guys. So today I'm gonna take you with me. I'm gonna do some errands, so I'm gonna wash my car. But first I need to go to the dentist. I have an appointment at 11 a.m. and it's 10:44 and it's 7 minutes away from my place, so it's not too bad. So I have enough time to go there. And Archie text. Okay, let's go. How are you guys doing? So for today's list that I need to do is, yeah, like I said, I need to clean my car. As you can see, it's very gnarly. And then I'll go to the dentist. Maybe I'll grab some things at the grocery shop. There's a Macy's that is like 2 blocks away from my place, because I'm having a hard time on my hair. I'm getting a lot of dandruffs, and I've been trying out different techniques that people recommended. So some people, they say that don't wash your hair with shampoo too much, and I tried that and it didn't work. And I just talked to one of my friends, and he's been using I think salicylic acid, or the brand is called Nizoral. So I might try to buy that later. And hopefully it works. I never tried using a specific shampoo for to treat dandruff, but it's just getting worse right now. And because in Utah it's very dry. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to blame the weather here, but because when I was back in the Philippines before, it was really rare for me to get a dandruff, just because maybe it's more humid, and maybe the shampoos that are being sold in the Philippines at that time are meant for tropical countries. That's why my hair doesn't suit the shampoos that are being sold here in the US. Because I'm the type of guy, I think I can speak for all of the guys, that like whatever works, usually we just use whatever. For me at least, like whatever is cheaper is something that I use. I don't really pay attention to like brand names, especially with shampoo, moisturizer. I think I got better at it once I lived by myself here in the US. I started to do a little bit of skincare. I never moisturized before, but here in Utah, because it's very dry, you need to really moisturize yourself, or else you're gonna be flaky. Even chapstick or lip balm, I never really use it, but it's like one of the must-haves if you ever are you ever like thinking about living here in Utah, Salt Lake specifically? So if you guys have any recommendations about shampoos that works for you, please let me know in the comment section. I really need help, because some of the tips that I got from some of my acquaintances is that they usually wash their hair like twice a week, and I'm not like wash it and also use shampoo like twice or thrice a week, and that was never like a common thing that I did in the Philippines. And even now, it's just it feels weird to just not wash your hair. It's more cultural. It's just like I don't feel like I'm clean. Like I didn't shower if I didn't wash my hair. I don't know if some of you can relate. And I normally shower twice a day, and then I'll do shampoo and conditioner. So hopefully after buying this this stuff that is specifically to treat dandruff, it would work on my hair. Because I remember, maybe also because I grew out my hair too much, that is, I'm not used to taking care of like a longer hair, because I used to have like not a buzz cut, but like a skin fade hairstyle. So okay, we're close. We're like 10:50 a.m. and my appointment is at around 11 a.m. and we're 0.5 miles away from the dental clinic. One thing that if you ever plan on living in the US, I think they're really strict in terms of like schedules and bookings. Or they're not strict, they're really nice about it, but once you schedule something, you need to be there at the right time, or you can actually call them or reschedule. They're really nice and they would reschedule it. But if you do it like more than once, I think they would charge you for like delinquency of like not attending your appointments, which is understandable, because they also don't want to waste your time, and also they don't want to waste their time. They're also trying to make business, right? So it's not the same in the Philippines, where if I think maybe now, I haven't been in the Philippines for a long time, maybe before when I was with my parents, is that if I came in late because they knew the dentist, I can get away with it. But I think now, I just like, even for myself, personally, if I'm trying to see someone, or I ask someone to hang out with me, I usually like being on time, just because I think it's just bothersome to a lot of people, because I know they're also busy and they're doing different things. And also, I don't want to waste my own time waiting for someone. And in the Philippines, we have this saying called Filipino time, right? And which is funny. It's still applicable if you hang out with a lot of Filipinos here in the US. Is that sometimes you plan it at 8 a.m. and we get to meet like an hour after 8 a.m. or 2 hours. And yeah, we just laughed about it, and we just talk about like a Filipino time and whatnot. But if you tend to hang out more with different ethnicities, you would see that they really prioritize your time and their time, and yeah, they just care about maximizing the time that you have rather than wasting it. And I think because in the US also the culture here is a little bit different. Is that, yeah, because everybody's trying to work, or they're working on different stuff on their personal lives. They have their own family, so it's just a constant battle on trying to finish things. And looking back when I was in the Philippines, is that I didn't have a lot of things that I needed to accomplish. I didn't have a lot of responsibilities also. Um, yeah, I think that's why I did have enough time for that Filipino time with my friends, and I get to spend time with them, and that was really nice. But I think going out of that culture, and trying to learn from different people and on how they approach specific things is really helpful. Yeah, I'm sorry, I went on a rant. It's just like I'm giving you guys perspective, and hopefully it would help you, especially if you're trying to go here in the US and try to immigrate here. Is that it's really two different cultures, and and everybody is just trying to live their life. And and for me at least, is I went here to pursue my dream, and work, especially for work. So most of the people that you would meet are from work, or common friends from work, and you hang out on a specific time, and then you finish it on the exact time that you actually agreed upon, so which is nice. um, yeah, so if you guys want more of this, um, like giving you some perspective of what I learned being here in the US for 4 years now. I haven't gone back in the Philippines for the past 4 years. And I think a lot of people ask me about if I ever get homesick, and I never really do. Like, for sure, I miss my family, I miss my mom, I miss my siblings. But at the same time, I think because maybe it depends on how your parents raised you. It's just that my mom would always say that just pursue your goals. And one thing that I always say to a lot of people, that my mom always, like, she keeps repeating this to us when I was a kid, is that um, she would be happy seeing us being successful and being able to take care of ourselves, knowing that we pursue our goals and dreams in life, rather than trying to be in our comfort zone and try to live with her. So I never really had that feeling up until now. Before, I used to say that because I have a lot of things that I'm doing. I went back to school before. Um, I did my master's here, so I never had the time to think about it. And I talked to one of my coworkers and said, like, if you're saying that you never felt homesick just because you're busy, it means like you're trying to avoid being homesick. And that was a great point that she made, and it got me thinking about it. And I did my reflection, and I thought about, like, yeah, no, I think it's not because I'm busy. Yeah, part of it helps that I'm busy also, but at the same time, it's just that I really wanna maximize the time that I have. Because one thing that I realize being here, being independent, is that there is so much things that I want to do, but there is not enough time for me to do it. And once you realize that, you tend to go harder in life. Not because you don't care about your family, you don't miss your mom, your parents. It's just because it's just like you want to be the best version of yourselves, so that you can also make a big impact in your family. You can help them in different ways, um, not just financially, but also mentally. And the things that you learn here, you can actually share it to them and make them understand how the world works here in comparison to the Philippines. And I'm really grateful to my mom for being understanding. Um, uh, um, I haven't seen her for a long time in person, but we tend to call most of the time. And hopefully, one of my sibling, my brother, is coming here. Hopefully next year, as a nurse. I'm not sure yet what state. And if he goes here next year, my mom would follow just to visit us.